We're gonna make today a ham potato soup. Yum! So we need potatoes. I got this big ham steak from Costco. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. We'll cube that up. Here's some other ingredients that you'll need. Some basic chicken stock. You'll need 1 or 2 boxes of these, just depending on how full it is, and I'll show you when we start cooking it. You'll also need, using Gouda cheese. I'm gonna cut this in half, grate it. We're gonna put half this Gouda cheese in with the soup. You'll need some sour cream. I like the all-natural Harmon sour cream because it's divine. You'll need some Harmon's heavy cream. Not half and half, not heavy whipping cream, but heavy cream from Harmon's. It's the best, the whole container. It's a pint. You'll need a stick of butter. You will need a 1/4 cup, between a 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup of flour when you make your roux. You will need cheese. Lots of yummy cheese. You can put real onions. These are chopped onions from Costco. I like these because it gives it a better flavor, but you can use any kind of onion you want. And then your basic seasonings. We call this the trading seasoning because we put this in everything and we love it. It's like salt and pepper, but it's better. I also like to put in some cayenne pepper. I also use the Mrs. Dash Chipotle, which is salt-free. And then just a little bit of more chipotle pepper. You can use any kind of seasonings you want, but these are the ingredients. Now I'm gonna get to work chopping stuff up, and when we're done, I'll come back and I'll show you how to put it all together. Now that everything has been chopped up, we are going to put some olive oil in there. Yum! Then we're gonna add our ham in. All chopped up, bite-sized cubes. So yummy, so yummy. And then we're gonna add our onions. And I just like to cover it a little bit. And then we add the seasonings, whatever seasonings you want. I like the chipotle. Here's some cayenne. It gives it a little zip. It's kind of yummy. A little bit more chipotle. It's kind of smoky, and the ham with the cheese and the chipotle brings out the smoky flavor of it. And then some of our garlic pepper. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this sit for a minute, get all smoky, rehydrate those onions, and then we'll add the potatoes. See you in a minute. Ooh, doesn't that look yummy? All right, so I've cut up peeled, cubed potatoes. Now remember, I had 5 baked potatoes that I cut up. Put that in there. Ooh, I can get that ham sizzling. Then I'm gonna add my chicken broth. And I'm just gonna add enough chicken broth to cover the top of the potatoes. So if you're making like a smaller batch, you won't need as much chicken broth. If you're making a bigger batch, you'll need, of course, more chicken broth. But you just wanna make sure that you have enough chicken broth to cover the top of the potatoes. So I won't be using, so I used 1 full carton. And I don't think I'll use the whole second full carton. Probably half of it. That's about right. I'll get my yummy stir. Look at all those oils and potatoes and ham and yum. So what I'm gonna do is just mix all this up. Let it get in there. Let it sit. And it's gonna sit on a simmer. It'll get to a boil, and you want it to like simmer probably 30 minutes. If you need it faster, you can turn it up to a medium heat. But I like to just let it simmer and let the potatoes soak in all that ham juice and the flavors and everything. So here we go. We're gonna cover this up, let it simmer. Then about 10 minutes before it's done, we'll start the roux, and I'll see you then. Ooh, look at how good that's looking. The potatoes are almost tender. Once you check and make sure that they're getting really tender, that's probably the best time to start with the roux. So first we're gonna let that keep getting happy, and then we're gonna melt the butter. All right, so to make the roux, we're gonna melt the butter, and then you add in your flour. And I don't remember, it's like 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup. So I'm gonna make this into kind of a pasty little delightfulness of roux. Add a little bit more flour. All right, now that is looking fantastic for my butter and my flour. It's just a little thickening agent in there to make that happy. Once that happens, I'm going to add my heavy whipping cream. Make that just kind of happy in there. Look at how good that looks. So I have my roux to simmer. I've added my heavy cream. I've got my butter, my flour, some more of the trading seasoning of the garlic pepper. Just kind of get that, it's kind of bubbling on the side, so that's kind of perfect. And now I'm going to add my shredded Gouda. And I'm going to stir that until it melts. Get it all in there and stir it until it melts. Oh, isn't that looking good? So it's still a little thick, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some mou to it. No, I did not measure. I just add that. You can do 2%, 1%, but look at it. We're going to stir that now since it's not so thick. And keep stirring until it melts. So now my Gouda is almost all melted with my cream, my flour, my butter, and now we put more delicious cheese. Because it's a ham potato cheese soup and you want it to be delightful. So I'm going to add this in, mix all that, let that all melt, and after that's done, we'll add the sour cream. So that looks pretty thick and gooey. Now since it's a potato soup, oh shit, I'm going to add a bunch of sour cream. So it's kind of like a baked potato. And it'll just make things creamier. So let's just mix that in there, and once that's dissolved, we'll stick it on in the soup. So it looks like my roux is ready to go into the soup. Look at that cheesy delightfulness. Get that off of there. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it into my soup. Yum! And now we're just going to mix all of that creamy roux. Ooh, look at that cheese and the potatoes and the ham. And it looks like it is done. I don't want to have it on the heat too long in here because I don't want the cheese sauce to melt on the bottom. So I'm just going to incorporate this and then we'll put it in the bowls and garnish and be good. Ooh, yummy, yummy. All right, so here we go. Getting some meat and some taters and then get some of that ooey gooey cheese sauce on top. Ooh, doesn't that look yummy? Let's get a bowl for my husband. I guess he can eat. Again, scoop from the bottom, get all them yummy taters. There was no ham in that one. Let's get some ham for that boy. And then some yummy sauce. All right, and then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna take some of our extra cheese, put that on top. Ooh, isn't that good? That's some good food right there. And then the creme de la creme, crunchy bacon crisps. And sourdough bread, we're ready to go. I hope you enjoy my first show. Let me know. I'm excited. Love you, bye.